Okay. Oops. Turn it down. Okay. Okay. Just right on there. All right. All right. All right. That's good. How y'all doing? Want to say hi? Me, I'm back. I'm gonna start doing the readings, and first I want to read something to you before I get started. The moon will be traveling. First off, I got to say, doing for April. Okay, so I'm starting early, and then I'm gonna be doing the cards, and then I'll be doing the astrology. We're gonna do it in reverse. I'm gonna do it in reverse. Y'all not doing nothing. I'm doing it all, right? Okay, just want to let you know, focusing on the moon. The moon will be traveling through 3 signs, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo this week. We'll begin the week with the moon being in Taurus. The moon is exalted in Taurus, where its energy is pure and elevated to the level of perfection. When the moon ingresses into Cancer, it will be in its rulership. Its energy is expressed mostly clearly, directly, and effortlessly, allowing it to function at its most potent and natural state. Potent and most natural state. April the 4th, the moon will be in its first quarter. It's time to plant those seeds and set your intentions. What did I say? Time to plant seeds, set your intentions, and I guess I posted and I got my notes. And good time to take action, make decisions, formulate goals, and move forward. I'm going to go through the houses since this is for you, Aries. This first reading is going to be your second house, which, like I said, the moon will be in Taurus, and it will be coming in conjunct with Uranus first. And it is exalted. So remember what I said about it being exalted. It's at its most perfect energy. So it's about your values, your possessions, your earnings, food, all these things. And then it will go into Gemini, which is going to be your third house. There may be a lot of expressions, and it will conjoin with Jupiter, which those emotions that you'd be going through, you may want to really put them out there, express them. And then it will go into your fourth house, which is Cancer. It will be in the rulership then. And then the last one will be the fifth house, which is Leo. Okay? So I just want to get that out. So I'm ready to jump over into your astrology. I'm not astrology. I'm sorry. The tarot. So let's go over there and get my little thing there. Okay. Get that off out of the way. And we'll see what we got coming up. I'm going to be doing this for your 12 houses. And I hope you're hearing me okay. You're not picking up, it's not picking up any background noises. I got a new mic, new camera. I'm getting another new camera, like the one I'm using for this. So with that being said, let's see what we got going on. I want to thank everybody for still hanging in and subscribing. If you might have to and you're not getting notifications, you may have to go out and come back in. In other words, unsubscribe and resubscribe. If you're new, welcome. All righty, let's see what we got. Feel free to ask anything. All right. I read a little bit different than usual. All right, first thing we have here is we have the Two of Wands for your first house. Like I said. And then I will talk about them. My OBS, my thing, I'm still trying to get it to adjust right. For your second house, we have the Death card. He's out there. Maybe it'll stop that. Your third house, we have the Two of Cups. The lovebirds there. Next thing we have on the fourth house, we have Judgment. That's calling here. I'm getting a little bit more description when I get them out. Fifth house, Chariot. Two major arcanas here already. And we'll talk about that, where they are. The next one you've got for the sixth house, we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Sixth house, seventh house, house of partnerships and relationships. We got the Six of Wands. Let's see, I'll straighten them out when I go start going. Your eighth house, we have the Four of Swords. I hope you're seeing these really pretty clear. Then for your ninth house, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Tenth house, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. You got three major arcanas now. Career, reputation. Your 11th house, God, itching behind my ear. We've got the Eight of Wands. Come on. There we go. Eight of Wands. And then for your 12th house, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, reduce this deck down some. The bottom of the deck, we've got the overall energy as the Fool on the reading. Okay. All right, let me get these in order, and then we'll get into the reading. Enlarge my screen so I can see it better. Okay. All right. Go ahead and increase the screen. I can see it better. There we go. Okay. Like I said, we're going to start this off because when it comes into April, the moon will be in Taurus. And it will be conjunct, almost conjunct with Uranus at that time. So remember about Uranus. Uranus is that planet of innovation and uniqueness. So there's something here with the emotions, with the moon, which reflects your intuition. So you've got some intuition going on in your emotional world. And then in that first house, we have the Two of Wands. So this is where we're starting now. This Two of Wands deals with Aries. So this is you. You're sitting there, you're waiting. You see there's a path, but there's something here that's holding you back of you taking any sort of action. You just don't know whether to start. You know, maybe right here at the beginning, we're not quite sure about something, but you got to make this decision. Do I take that leap forward? Do I start moving down that trail? Whatever direction you're going, because there is something here that you're going down. And right now we're in what, March? Yeah. And this is what, the 24th? So we're talking about March the 20, something between this March the 21st and March the 30th. So you were doing something and haven't made the decision, but apparently you're ready to get moving. You don't want to delay something anymore by the end of this month or the end of last month, because if I'm in April, then it would be at that time. The next thing we have in your second house, which the second house is Taurus, ruled by Venus. Venus is sitting over in, looks like Pisces. I don't think it's in air. Yeah, it's still in Pisces, and it's retrograde. And so is Mercury still retrograde at this time. They haven't gone stationary. They're still sitting there. I don't know if you're waiting on something here that you expect that may be coming towards you, or you're tired of waiting. Because the Death card has to deal with Scorpio. And Scorpio is like, it's ruled by Mars, and you're ruled by Mars. So there's something here, and Mars is in Cancer, and it's two water signs we're talking about. So death is about transformation. It's about getting that aggression and maybe that motivation to get moving. You're tired of waiting on something. The next one we have is the Two of Cups. That's your third house, which is in Gemini. But this one here, with it being Scorpio, it's going to be, you may be planning something between now and the fall. Because that would be October the 22nd through November the 22nd. I don't know if you're gathering things, or you may be going through some things that you just have to decide what it is you're going to do about maybe a relationship. Because we've got the Two of Cups, which is Cancer. So there's something here emotional, definitely, with someone. I don't know if it's about partnershiping, or getting into a partnership in some way, or if it's the relationship. I know There's been things said about relationships going to be a problem, probably in the month of April. Maybe you can get this worked out. And that moon will be this in that first week of April will be, like I said, it will be coming into that Gemini and Cancer, and it will conjunct with Mars. Just hope it's not something about an ultimatum. Don't give people ultimatums. That never works. Never works. All you do whenever you give someone an ultimatum is you're pushing them away emotionally. But somebody here is like kind of supporting you and emotionally and whatever this is that you're going through, that some sort of change in your life that you're going through with this second house in Taurus. Something is getting you kind of worked up. But somebody here is definitely supporting you emotionally or trying to. Don't, this Judgment card, Judgment deals with Pluto. So there's something about the transformation. Remember, Pluto is about transformation. It is about taking your power back. It is about making that decision. It's sort of a divinely card that it puts you through some sort of trials and tribulations for you to gain your power. And, you know, if it has to be that you have to even put your foot down and say, because of what's going on here with this, I don't know what this is you're going through, but whatever it is, it's going to change for you and it's going to get you moving. Because with this Chariot, it's about Cancer and it's about the moon that's going to, this moon coming into conjunction with Mars is going to make you or force you that you have to do something here and get you going. Because these are back to back. So this is like with Pluto and Mars and Cancer. And that Judgment does remember even with this Judgment, something you've been standing around too long. You've been waiting too long on something. And this is your fifth house, which is Leo. And like I said, this, you know, the moon's gonna be in Leo. It'll finish up in Leo in that first week by the 6th. The next thing we have is your 6th house. And here's the Three of Swords. So there's something here that is bothering you. Remember, Virgos can also be about health as well. The health of something that's going on. Why do I feel like there's some kind of emergency going on here? This is a Libra energy. It's like September. I'm sorry, in October, that Three of Swords. October the 3rd to the 12th. But there's something that's urgent. And then we have the Six of Wands for your 7th house. That's that partnership house, the relationship house, the marriage house. And that Six of Wands deals with this Leo energy. Right in the middle of Leo season. August 2nd through the 11th. So something about you and the partner. It's either a partner or a relationship. Something, you know, that's kind of fired up. Children. Could be other people getting involved in things here. That's fueling something, you know, because that's like the sun. And the sun's going to be there, and the sun is all about egos and personal identities. And there's more here. So it's almost like who gets the crown? Somebody's coming out the hero here. And that's still when that moon comes into Leo. Then right on top of this one, we have the Four of Swords. Again, that's Libra energy. I don't know where Libra is in your chart, but it also has to do, Libra is ruled by Venus. And Venus being retrograde right now, always remember that when it comes into retrogrades, it's always you've got to review things. You're reviewing things. And not that, even with Mercury being retrograde, you know, people are reassessing things they thought about, you know, they're reconsidering, they're reorganizing, restructuring, reconciling. It could be somebody coming back in that you're maybe not certain about. It could be kind of a shock. Got everybody in an uproar that this person's coming back maybe to win you over or something. Or to, I wish these wheels on this chair would lock, but they don't. Be careful about with other people. Don't let other people decide about your relationship. It's something you got to do for yourself. You know, if this is somebody that maybe people don't like, or that it's caused some pain for you in the past, and then all of a sudden they come back, it's got to be your decision, not theirs. They don't live with it. But then this is that Libra energy again. If you're looking for the astrology, when I go into that, I'll be talking about Venus going stationary, and then going direct. The next thing we've got is your 9th house. For you, that's Sagittarius, but with this Four of Pentacles, that deals with Capricorn, which would be your 10th house. Even though this, you know, has something here that with this 10th house here, the Wheel of Fortune, or sometimes it's called the Lot of Fortune, which is where you find fulfillment, happiness, and you're looking for that. So you kind of stand, I see you, kind of standing the ground here. I'll give you something, maybe a good ideal comes in, but you're standing your ground there on something solid. You want some solid ground here. So maybe there is something that's good that's coming in for you. And it's going to come in with the 11th house here. And it's going to come in very, very quickly. This is Sagittarius. And what's in Sagittarius at the time of this is the midheaven. Now, the midheaven's not a planet. It's not anything. It's what it shows is if you got your birth chart. Hey, Barb. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. I didn't hear that come in. And I got my speaker down. But it's going to come in very, very rapidly, quickly. But if you've got your birth chart, look and see where that MC is. That's the highest point of your chart. And it sits on the cusp of the 10th house. So something here is coming really, really quickly. Bringing something in really, really good. Now, what that may be, I don't know. You've got the 7 of Pentacles here. So it could be some money. It could be something of value. That 7 of Taurus is, 7 of Pentacles is Taurus. Hey, Judith. Long time. How you doing? I have to look at the screen a lot more. Because some reason I'm not hearing turn that down. I'm not hearing the sound showing up. But it's something that's coming in very, very quickly. And I remember you got this 4 over here. And this energy over here is the Fool. Some people will associate it with Aries, but I associate it with Aquarius, which is your 11th house. So it has something here that deals with this, or even you. I'm sorry. Oh, we got the Magician. That's Mercury. And the Fool deals with your Uranus. So there's something that happens when that moon comes in. Remember I said the moon was going to go in conjunct with Uranus during that first week on April the 1st. It's getting closer and closer. I mean, you're going to get something here. Oh, you even got the Hermit, which is Virgo. So you got Virgo, and you got Virgo's rulership here. You're manifesting something here. And with the Fool, it's something that represents innovation and uniqueness. Oh, thank you, honey. I've been kind of really, really busy since my mom passed and had my own little health issues going on. You know about that. You got the 6 of Cups, too. That's Scorpio energy. And that King of Wands. So you got somebody giving you something here, or you're given. You're showing a lot of major arcana. So that first week of April is something really important. You can comment on it in the comments and let me know, what's going on here with you. Because sometimes it doesn't make too much sense to me. I mean, I can see the planets, I can see the signs. But I know that this with being Taurus is something that's going on right. Oh God, my legs bother me. Right during that first week, and that April the 1st is a very, it's all about the moon, all about the moon. It's very emotional. So that's why I'd say look for coming of me just talking about the astrology by this weekend, because it's maybe help you even some more for that first week of what's going on here. You can look at the reading and or compare it, whatever's going on here, to what that will be. But it all starts with this. You've been sitting here doing nothing. Except, what decision am I going to make? What am I going to do? Am I going to go down this path? Am I going to meet somebody here halfway? Or is there's dissension coming from others? Like I said, if it has to deal with a relationship, that's your decision. You've got to make the choices. You can't let other people make the choices for you. You know what is good for you and what is bad for you, and who you need to be around and who you don't need to be around. But with the Fool here and Mercury and Virgo, and I did say that there was something with Virgo in this area here. Don't be afraid about letdowns, heartaches, of what only you can control your own heart and what happens. So, letting somebody hurt you, don't let somebody tear you down. Hope to make better decisions. You're a Taurus, aren't you, Judith? If I remember correctly, I think you're a Taurus. Or you got a son that's a Taurus. I don't know which. I can't remember. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the overall energy, you got 3 major arcanas there. Anytime I see that many major arcanas, it's like, I'm talking about planets, and we're talking about Scorpio here with the death card. Virgo sun, rising Gemini moon. Well, that moon's going to be going through Gemini. It's going to conjunct with Jupiter. So there is something about expansion and growth here. And the sun right now is in Aries. So that has to do with that energy of with the sun of an identity. Don't get involved or let yourself get so much into an identity crisis about yourself. We can, a lot of times it's up to us to sit there and say and boost ourselves up. You know what kind of person you are. If you're a good, humble, wonderful person, why would you let somebody tear you down when you know you're not like that? So, and if this has anything to do with a business or a partnership or relationship with someone that may be trying to come back in or whatever else, and they're not good and they're not healthy for you, then I'd say, well, hey, it's nice hearing from you, but I gotta go. I gotta go that way. I gotta take my little tail feathers right down that little path and move on. Because I don't need any blockages in my life. I don't need anybody holding me back. Come on, dadgummit camera. And so, don't let anybody hold you back or slow you down on your direction. Because it's time to get moving now. And spring's here, and everybody's got that spring in their step, and they're ready to go, and all. So don't let them do that to you. And remember, swords are all about the mind, or cutting things out, cutting things. It's also about the speech, thinking, taking things, cutting things loose, releasing things. And Virgo right now, you got that Virgo sun, Judith, the South Node is there. So there's something you may have to stop trying to deal with yourself. Just let it go. Now, I'm a big person of faith, and I believe, you know, when it gets too difficult, and that is everything that has got me through the last, almost 10 years, 9 years. I mean, Judith, you know everything I've gone through. So, you know, it was my faith and finally having that humbling moment that I say, you know, hey, I can't, you know, it's beyond my control. If you can't have an input in it to control it or to do something about it, then it's time to cut it loose. Let it go. Release it. Put it in faith's hands, in the divine's hands, and let it work out. And then just don't keep thinking about it. And this may be where it's telling you, you want this peace of mind? You want to be able to talk and be at comfort and then it's time to, you know, to let it go. Whatever it is that's painful or hurting or whatever, it's time to let it go. Because it's going to benefit you a lot more. It's going to make you, give you that happiness, give you that peace of mind, give you that benefit, give you fulfillment. And it will come. It's definitely going to come. And it's going to be a nice blessing, a nice reward, beneficial to you. So, I don't know. I got to check this camera out before I go on to the next one. I'm going to try and do what I can with the readings. Tonight, I've got, like I said, I got a new microphone. You can see it right there. See? It is on, isn't it? Better be on. Yep, it's on. I don't want to sit here and keep talking. I'm sure Judith would have told me if it wasn't on. But, you know, I got new cameras and all that. And so, just trying to get myself together and get better as I go. Right now, I'm a mess. I know. It is good being back, and I have missed y'all a lot. And I've missed doing this. But I've been keeping up with it as I, you know, even though I've been away, I've been just, you know, watching the placements and watching the movements and what's happening. And like I said, I will be doing the astrology, hopefully get it done this week for the first week, since we'll be going into that next week. But I just wanted to come back and say, hey, I'm still here. I'm not gone anywhere. And I appreciate everybody. I looked at the subscribers and I thought, oh, they're still with me. Boy, bless their heart. I'm just blessed that they're still with me. Share the videos. Pass them along, links, videos. And support. You can support me that way, in the best way. That's the best way you can support somebody, or reader or favorite people that you like to watch, podcasts, whatever. So anyway, we'll talk some more, and I appreciate all of you hanging in there with me and waiting on me to come back. It's been fun. Barbara B. You must be new. I don't think I've seen your name before. You still here, Barbara B? Hello. Good seeing you. If you're new, please subscribe. Join in with the family. I'm coming back and doing the best I can. So I got to move on because I got to go to the next one. I'm going to be on as long as this microphone, the battery, and all that has. Either the battery's going to go out on the microphone, or my battery's going to run down. One or the other. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do Taurus, and I'll see that one in a bit. So come back and join me. Love seeing you. Y'all take care.